Hi everybody. Excuse me. Welcome back. Today I have an unboxing for you from OneDaySaving. And it's the first time that I've gotten stuff from there. So I wanted to check it out and see what it looks like. I might have too much light. Let me see. Nope, too much. So let me change. Maybe if I can dim this. If I can dim it. There we go. A little bit. That's a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Okay, so, sorry. My husband today fixed up my setup so that I can have my camera a little bit better adjusted for me. The way that I had it before. I don't think I can zoom out. Let me raise this up just a tad. Like this. Bear with me here, guys. I'm working on it. Like I said, my husband moved my camera around for me. Or, well, actually, I take that back. He didn't move my camera. I moved the camera, but he created a platform for me to screw my camera on the back of my desk because if you, I mentioned in my last video that I had rearranged my office and so my camera was off to this side over here and it was a little awkward. So now he moved it so that he put a little thing on the back of my desk so that I could be more centered on my desk, more comfortable. So I've got 4 things to show you from OneDaySaving, like I said. I've got 3 canvases and 1 bookmark. So let's go with the bookmark first because it's the smallest one, right? So it's a feather bookmark. And I got this because I saw others do it. I didn't want to do a whole set because honestly, I have my own bookmark. I don't really want another one. But there is a coworker of mine that likes feathers, and she's been a little down in the dumps lately, so I figured that I would get this to make this for her. So it's got your standard toolkit. It's got boat, plate of wax, and a pen, and then it's got this really nice, pretty crystal charm that you can put on the end of it. And it's got a few O-rings in case, you know, you lose some or whatever. So I'm going to set that aside and let's look at the feather. Let me zoom back out again. So here is the feather. It's pretty long. Let me get my tape measure. I don't normally measure, you guys, but you know, sometimes for something like this, it's probably a good idea to give you guys a measurement. So we're looking at roughly 5.5 centimeters, a little over 5.5 centimeters across. Some areas it's 5, and then long ways we're looking at roughly 21 centimeters. So if you guys want inches, it's 8.25 long and about 2 wide. Okay, and this has got some really pretty colors. At least on this, it looks very, very pretty. Showing you, okay. And I know there's glare. It's, you know, it's inevitable sometimes, right? So this looks like it's got crystal rhinestones and specials in it. Let's take a look at this. So it looks like we've got at least 2 crystals that are in bags. Let me see if I can get that too. So you've got like an orange crystal. And then this one is a clear with a little gray tint to it crystal. And then we've got what looks like a pink marquee, purple marquee. Some of my well, these are different than what I normally see, but I really do like the dark blue iridescent type. These have more facets. So the ones that I have, if you can see this, let me pull this down and zoom in so you can see this. So I don't know if you can tell, but these actually have facets on it. The ones that I normally get are these, and they don't have facets on them. But I really like the way that they show up. These actually have facets on them, so. And we've got like a turquoise green, got a pink, purple, yellow, and then another turquoise. They kind of look like the same color, don't they? They do, huh? What is that? There's really no distinction. They look like the exact same color though. They really do. Well, maybe this one's a little bit more green now that I'm holding it up closer. Huh. Okay. Zoom back out. And so that you can see the feather again. And like I said, it's I'm giving it to a coworker because I feel like, you know, she could use a little bit to help cheer herself up. Super pretty. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So this one here, we'll go. I've got 3 here, so we'll go smallest to largest. Okay. So this one here is a partial. And if any of you, I know I've mentioned this before, but you guys might not know that I absolutely love llamas and alpacas. Absolutely love them. So with this one here, let me roll it backwards. With this one here, I just thought it was super cute. And it is a partial crystals. And you've got your standard toolkit. And I love these green boats. I know a lot of people don't really like them because they're so small. But honestly, when you're doing special shapes and stuff, you know, I have a little tray that, like a caddy. And I use that with these trays. And it works perfectly for me. So let's look at this, okay? Look at this cute llama. Or alpaca, right? Oh my goodness. Tell me that isn't like the cutest thing. Oh, so cute. I think I can lift you up a little bit more so that you can see more of it, which I should probably leave you up that high because the other ones are bigger. But this is super, super cute. Look at that. I like that it's got shading for different colors in the fur. Instead of it just, it looks like you're using multiple colors throughout the fur. So that is going to be fun because you're not gonna have one that looks like, hold on one second. Oh, that made it too dark. Hold on. Give me a minute so I can get it brighter again. There we go. That's a little bit better. The way I have my desk set up now, it gives better light, but it also gives more glare. Can't win when it comes to recording, right? So if I hold it up at a little bit of an angle, it takes care of that. But I just thought this little alpaca was super cute. I love the cactus on it. I love the bandana and the little, I'm not sure what they call this. I don't know if they call it like a rider's rug or what, but I just think it's cute. And then it's got a little flower in the, up at the ear. beautiful eyes, not diamond painted at all. But as I'm looking at this, it's got multiple colors throughout the fur. So you've got 10 colors here. A couple marquees, it looks like, in there. And your drill field, here, actually, let me zoom in. Why do I always try to lift it when I have a zoom on my phone or on my camera? So you can zoom in and you can see you've got pretty clear drill field here. Pretty clear. I don't think there's going to be any problem, but you can see on the fur just there at the chest. So this is the bottom of the chest where the legs are. You can see there's multiple colors in here. It looks like you've got maybe 3 different colors throughout the fur, which is going to be really, really nice. Okay, let me zoom back out. I know it's got a lot of glare. But we're gonna make it work, right? Because I actually have my office set up the way that I like it. And I do have covers on all my lights, you know, to try and, you know, cut the glare out, but it doesn't seem to work all the time. So maybe if I change this light color. No, doesn't really help. All right, so let me zoom back in a little bit. Super cute. Maybe I have the other ones up too high. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to figure all this out. Let me see. Let's look at these drills. I'm trying to get that diamond painting off to the side so that you aren't seeing that much glare. Okay. So like I said, 10 colors. And looks like we've got a clear. Like this is a red with a hint of orange on it. Green. This is more like a clear with a little bit of peach in it when I'm looking at it. Let me look at it under my light. Yeah, it's like a peachy gray almost. It looks more yellow in my camera, but it's like a peachy gray. And then this is a darker color of the same thing, but it's darker, more brown. This that's probably more accurate if you say brown, a hint of brown on that, hint of brown on that. You've got yellow. You've got the nice rainbow, what I call rainbow marquees, because when you shine them in the light, since they're clear, they have like rainbow iridescent colors. Then you've got a nice like amber there, nice red with a little hint of orange marquee there, and a nice yellow marquee. And excuse my nails, guys. I had put on some fake nails last week, and they were just way too long. They were getting in the way of what I needed, my work and stuff, so I had to take them off, and it was an absolute nightmare getting them off. I had full strength acetone at work that I was using, and they literally, like, they wouldn't come off. So I've got black all over my nails still from them, and I can't get it off yet. So excuse that. All right, so real quick again, here is this gorgeous alpaca. And does this have the right number on it? It does. Okay. I actually have some drills in my drawer that I never wrote the number on, and now I have no idea what painting they go to. All the other ones have stuff on it, so I know that I can at least do process of elimination, but it's still very frustrating that I have no idea what those drills go to. All right, so next size up is this one here. And another animal that I really love is flamingos. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, I have a flamingo wreath hanging on my door of my office. I love flamingos. Oh, this canvas is super soft. The other one was more plastic-like. This one is super soft. Like, I don't know if I need to roll this one backwards because it's so soft. So let's look here. And these are square drills. So you've got typical kit for squares, right? So you've got the boat, you've got wax, you've got a pen with what looks to be a 4-placer on it and a squishy. You've got a set of tweezers, and these actually look different from the ones that I'm used to. Usually these look more streamlined. The cheap ones that you usually get in these don't seem to angle this way. If you look at that, angle's a little bit different, but super pointy. And then this has also got what looks to be maybe a 10-placer in here, I think. I don't know. You guys know. I don't use multi-placers that much. Does it have a number on it? No. Maybe a 10-placer? I don't know. I'll show it to you guys. You might know. And boat. Just a regular white boat, not a Mosfa. In case you guys were wondering about that. Again, I don't know why people love the Mosfa so much. Those, like, one of my least favorite. Alright, so let's turn this over. These drills look really pretty, by the way. I hope these are good quality canvas and stuff. Good quality canvas. Alright, oh, that's a lot of glare, so I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. So, it is flamingos. I got confused there for a minute just because I was thinking about the lights. So these are, so I can show you the thumbnail here. You can kind of see the thumbnail. So it's 2 flamingos with hibiscus, maybe, bordering them. And just a blue background. And I just thought it was a very simple, pretty image of flamingos. This canvas is like weird to feel because it's so thin and flimsy. It almost feels like it's gonna rip. It feels kind of like the Huacan canvases, and that's what I'm concerned about because I have so much popping on those canvases that I'm concerned that this is going to do the same thing. So what I might do with this is put it in my put it in my portfolio for a while and let it just kind of rest and flatten out maybe, because I'm just concerned that there's going to be a lot of popping. But you know what, I do know now that if there is, I think I know how to combat popping, where instead of doing bouncing around the canvas, I'm just going to have to go row by row. You know what I mean? Like start at the bottom or top, whatever it may be, and just work row by row and get you know, at least 3 to 5 rows established before moving up, so that I can establish the thickness of the rows to find out if they're going to start popping, because it's not necessarily the canvas's fault. It in the material itself, it's more the fault of the grid pattern being too small for the drills. So if you start, it's so weird because the canvas, the symbols are printed on the canvas this way, but the picture's this way, which is the same thing that happened with the Huacan one. Anyway, I digress. So, but I think what I can do, like, because I had so much popping on the Huacan, I think that what I can do is, if I get 5 rows done here, and I can establish if I go from left to right whether or not it's going to hang off the edge, like whether or not the grid pattern meets up, because that's where the popping comes in my opinion. The drills are too big for the print of the canvas. So you're trying, if you're, you know, going, like if I do this whole section and then I go to this whole section and then this whole section and then jump back, if the grid pattern's too small, then all of these in here are going to pop. So if I just do two, you know, 5 rows this way, then I at least can establish the destination of all of the other drills, and then I can start branching out because I'll have established rows this way. I hope that makes sense. So let me zoom in, and you can see the drill field on this, and I'm going to turn it sideways because that's the way it's printed. And it looks clear. I mean, you've got 30 colors on this. It says it's a 40 by 30, and they look pretty clear to me. Yeah, you've got symbols, and honestly, I won't really know if they're going to be an issue until I start diamond painting them. Like, I didn't realize that on some other ones where they all looked clear, but then once you get shadows on them and you've got drills around those areas, sometimes it's really difficult to see them. But they did choose some letters they put in white, some they put in black. So we'll see if there's an issue. Hopefully there's not. I'm going to leave that zoomed in so we can take a look at the drills. Again, these are square drills, 30 colors. I don't think there's any ABs on this. They do have the DMCs on there and the quantity of drills, how many that you need of each one. So that, I always like that. I like it when they tell you how many drills you need of each one, because then it helps in case you run out. It helps. So these are not in any particular order, so we're just going to go, does it have the DMCs? It does have the DMCs listed on this, which is nice. That's good. So this is 3689. This is 909. 3848. 3766. And I'm looking at my camera. It looks like you guys can see these pretty well. 964. That's a really, really pretty color. I hope that's part of the background. 964. Number 21, which is the star. Yep. That's like midway. So like where, I'll show you again, where the two bodies of the flamingos meet, that's where the background is. So that's where this color is going to go. That's really, really pretty. So this is 993. 600. 437. 3747. That's a really pretty color. It looks a lot brighter on my camera, but it is like a pale purple. That's really, really nice. I like that. 747. Did I already say? No, I didn't say that one. 747. Haven't seen multiple bags yet. So this is 3756. So this one looks really white in my camera, but it's not. It's like a mint. It's a mint color. 3756. So there's a lot of that minty color. I can show you right here. So that other one that I had shown earlier. So you've got like the darker version, right? And then you've got this light, the two lighter versions here of the minty in there. That's really pretty. These are going to be, oh, these colors are fabulous. You got 955, 504, 958, 3768. I'm getting all the greens and blues out of the way first. 954, I did show some pinks already, but I'm waiting to save those. 911. What is this? 912. That's cool. So 911 and 912, the shades are very close, but I can see the difference. 992. 913. So we have 911, 912, and 913. That's cool. And then this one's like a gray, 924, and I've got to redo this bag because they're gonna fall out. 924. Had two just chilling out at the top, past the zipper. All right, so here we're going into some pinks. Oops, nope, we do have a little bit of 310. Now we're going into pinks, and we've got all shades of pinks here. So we've got 601, 602, 956. It looks orange on my camera, but it's pink. 3354. These are all pink, by the way. 899. 894. We got two more. 963 and 819. So very light pink. So those are really, really pretty. Really pretty. Let me zoom back out while I put these back in the little bag here. These are some really pretty colors. I like this. So I'm addicted to all things Hawaii. I love the colors. I love what I know of the culture. Never been there. Never been there. My dad's been there a couple of times. I asked my husband if we could possibly go, you know, one time, at least take a vacation there. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with all things beach and stuff, you know, so I don't know why. But, so anything that has to do with, you know, anything that looks beachy to me, Hawaii kind of colors, I absolutely love it. And I want to have it in my life. So that's why I love those colors. Now, me personally, on a daily basis, don't really have those colors that often in my life, but I love them for, I love them. My screen, my background screen on my desktop is all like hula girls and stuff like that, so. So here is the flamingos again. And I'm holding it at an angle to reduce some of that glare for you guys. I guess I could hold it up. It makes it a little darker, but if I hold it up past the lights, then you don't really get that glare, so. Super pretty. And that one color that I showed you is right in this background here. So it looks like it's got a nice gradient of that green turquoise color, right? So let's set that aside. And then we have one more to show you. And this one caught my eye because it reminded me of another like kind of kaleidoscope. And it's flowers. This canvas is really thin too, but it's bigger, so I am gonna roll it in reverse for the minute. And I don't know if I can get this whole thing on camera, guys, so you'll have to bear with me. I think I have it zoomed out. Oh, I don't. Now I have it zoomed out all the way. Okay, so this is a square as well. So you've got the same toolkit. You've got your white boat, you've got your wax, you've got your pen with your 4-placer and what I think is a 10-placer, and then you've got these tweezers as well. Okay, so set that aside and look at these colors. And these are square again. Look at those colors. Are they not gorgeous? But we're gonna get into them in just a minute. So this one, like I said, is like a kaleidoscope, but it's flowers. And I was drawn to it. Can you see this? Look how cool that looks. I'm holding it up so that you get less glare. Look how cool that looks. It just reminds me of like a prism or something, like the way that you would see flowers through a prism or a kaleidoscope, or, you know, something like that. That's what it reminds me of. And so when I saw it on the website, I thought to myself, oh, that's gonna look gorgeous. Okay, so this is a thin canvas, just like the flamingos. Square drill, like I said. It's got, this is a 50 by 40. It's got 44 colors, 44. And this plastic is super thin and super crinkly. So bear with me while I get this situated so it doesn't fold back on me and stick the wrong way. And again, this one I'm probably gonna wait to kit up because I'm gonna let it, this one's not as wrinkled as the other one, as the flamingos, but I am gonna let it rest for a little while before I start working on it. Plus I've got a whole bunch of them that I wanna get done first, but I have never tried out OneDaySaving, so I wanted to try them out. I want to try out as many companies as possible. So I've got some other stuff coming through from another company as well. Another kind of a request to do for somebody. So when that comes in, I'll do that. But I want to try as many companies as possible. And I'll probably recover these with the quick release papers because I don't really like the plastics very much. This does have a couple of crinkles on it, but it doesn't look like the glue, and I'm looking down here, it doesn't look like the glue was messed up at all. It looks like it's more damage to the plastic because the plastic's so thin. But here I'll zoom in so that you guys can see the drill field. So this is pretty confetti heavy, which I like. I like confetti. And it's funny because I have it upside down. I'm like, why do the symbols look so weird? Because I have it upside down. So there might be some issues because of the different colors, like those clusters, these clusters here where you've got lots of the pinks and purples on the background. And some of them are white and some of them are black. So I don't use a light pad because underneath light makes it more difficult for me to see. I need the overhead light. So I might struggle with those a little bit, but you know what? That's all part of the journey. It doesn't really bother me as long as I can read the symbol, you know? My eyes struggle with dark, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be all right. So let me set this aside real quick, and we will take a look at these drills. Take a look at these drills. Where's the opening? Here it is. So these do have DMCs. They do have how many you need of each. Why was this on here? That's weird. They left the liner on it. Oh, now it's stuck to my hand. Static! I have my humidifier on because, you know, you guys know that I struggled with that kitting up of that Diamond Art Club. So I moved my humidifier in here, and it's helping because believe me, I was diamond painting today, and all of the drills, not that diamond painting, not the Diamond Art Club one, but a different one, and which was not a staticky, like it was not something that was staticky when I first started it, but it's so dry in here that it has gotten way more staticky. I've got some loose drills in here, guys, so hold on. It's gotten way more staticky, so I had to move my humidifier in here so that I could finish diamond painting it, finish the canvas up, because they were sticking to my, and I had used a, what color is this? I have no idea what color this is that opened up. I had wiped my trays down with, I think it might be this color. I had wiped my trays down with dryer sheet and everything, but it still didn't work. I had cleaned them, all my trays, wiped them down, still didn't work. So I got my humidifier. Alright, so let's take a look at these. Hopefully there's no more open bags. Oops, this one's open. Let's take a look at these drills. I have a couple of different ones that I need to do this year. So let me zoom in for you guys. So we've got 794, 3761, 518, 334, 340, 3840, 519, 3325, 159. And there's no ABs in this, by the way. I don't think any of the real budget companies do ABs. I don't think that they do. Not off the top of my head, I don't think that they do. Sorry, this bag was open. 155, 3866, 928, which is a mint. It's like a minty color. Some of these bags, yeah, it's like they sealed them before they got done pouring them. 827, 161, 927, 169, 318, and this bag's open. I gotta get that in there. Well, they're not really open because the bags, I'm having to open them up. It's like they kept pouring as they were sealing the thing. I imagine them in like one of those cereal pourers. I know you can't really see what my hands are doing, but where you pull a lever and they go into the bag and then you seal up the bag, and sometimes a couple, you know, still come out. 762. That's what I imagine. You're like just putting them on like the end of a little like gravity kind of thing. What? This is 453. Like a gravity. How would you call that? Like something that, you know, you just open up the flap and the gravity lets them fall down into the bag. 415. I know, I'm random. I think of things in a weird way, I guess, maybe. 799. 996. This has got a lot of colors in it. 792. Oops, I found another drill that ran off. What is this? 210. This is 158. This one's gotta run away. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just getting these back in this bag. That's all I'm doing. Okay, then we've got bags stuck to each other. 798. this one's open too. Okay. This is 809. This is a pretty pink 819. 3747. 797. 3865. 168. Is this color? I lost one of these. Is this one? No, this one's too dark. This one's got to be this one. I think this is this one. Sorry, I have a drill just laying on my table, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. I don't have a lot of spare squares, so I don't want to lose any of these. 791. I don't have a lot of spares anyway. 995. 3760. 3756. This is 209. 160. 208. 333. 820. 826. 3838. And finally 3766. So I don't know if they're resin or acrylic drills. I honestly don't know. I don't know how to tell you the truth. They'd all, I mean, other than maybe size, I think one of them's a little bit bigger than the other one. You know, like, I think, and I don't remember which one, honestly, but I think I've heard that before. I think it might be resin or a little bit bigger than the acrylic. But other than that, I mean, I don't know how to tell if they're resin or acrylic. Like this one here, if I hold this up real close to you, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Probably not, but it's got a dimple. This back right here on this one has a dimple in it. So I guess maybe that makes this acrylic, right? Because from what I understand, from what other people say, is that the biggest thing with resin is that they could be concave. And if they have like a dimple, then it's probably acrylic. So I don't know. You guys let me know, because honestly, I can't tell the difference. They're all shiny. They all look good. I don't know. Can't tell the difference. So let me get these back in here. And we will show the picture one more time. And I'll probably get that feather done real quick and come back and show you that. Maybe not. I don't want to rip off Joan, so that's what I'm thinking of, you know what I mean? Like, my favorite YouTuber to watch for diamond painting is Joan Diamond Paints. And whenever she does, this is not a PR package, by the way, but whenever she does PR packages, she always finishes up with a completion of one of the little ones that came with it. And so, like, and I really like that, but I don't want to rip her off. I don't want to do something, take her little niche. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do that feather, and maybe I'll do the llama or alpaca and have another video for that completion, maybe. Well, I do have another company that's come through, but that I could probably put together, but we'll see. So here's this again, as I'm showing you. So this is flowers, and like I said, they kind of look like a kaleidoscope to me, like you're looking through a kaleidoscope. Yeah. So there's that one. I'm going to sit that up there with the massive glare. Then here's the flamingos, which are super, super pretty. I love the flowers. I love the colors. It's going to look wonderful. This one might actually, if I don't have a lot of popping drills, this one might actually be hung up in my office because I really like it. There's that one. And then we've got our alpaca. Super, super cute alpaca with the cactus on it. I really think it's cute. I like it a lot. And then we've got our feather, which I'm just going to lay right there so that you guys can see all of them, glare and all. You can see all of them real quick. And that's all I've got for today. So this, again, was a unboxing from OneDaySaving. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you guys have seen or purchased any of these. And if you have you done them yet? How'd they turn out? That kind of thing. You know, I love that. I love that communication that we get. And then, you know, comment on the video if you feel like it. As well as, you know, consider subscribing and liking this video. I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful, and I love to see the comments. I get that, you know, it makes my day. So thank you very much for that. Thank you to everybody who subscribed, and I'll cut it there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.